Oh, good afternoon, my Berserker Patriot family. Sorry about the quality of the video. I'm on my laptop today. I'm looking up some stuff on my phone while we're doing this video today. So, I'm back. I hope you're all doing well. Hope everybody's been blessed. I am having to rebuild my YouTube page now. The FBI has scared off my buddy Jeff that edits for me and my buddy Jeremy. They're gone, so I'm having to figure out how to put all this together myself now. I can't get down the trending tags properly on here, so I'm not getting out there. And I think I'm still shadow banned as well. I mean, I've been banned from YouTube for, 2 years now? Haven't been on in a while. We've got some problems. Let's start off with, well, internment camps in Australia. Oh, it's just absolutely crazy. These quarantine camps that they have out here that they're calling quarantine bungalows. Australia is betting on remote quarantine. Here's what I learned inside. The pandemic has reinforced countries' particular currents of national identity. In Australia, it is collectivist urge, sometimes at the expense of personal liberty. Oh, sorry, too bad. We don't care about your personal liberty. We don't care. I'm sure you've all seen the video. If you haven't, I'll give you some reference points. Infowars.com. Also, pre-register for resetwars.com. Check out Steven Crowder. Check out the Salty Cracker channel. Love you guys. Berserker Patriot here giving you a shout out. Check out Ben Shapiro. Oh shit, I'm sorry guys. Let me go back in some order behind Steven Crowder and Salty Cracker here, because they're two of my favorites, and get one of my other favorites in here, Tim Pool. Very level-headed kid. Gets the word out there. I'm a little more berserk than all you guys. I'm like the young version of Alex Jones out here when I do my meetings and stuff. So I've been having a great time with all this cancel culture. I'm canceled from everywhere. I've lost all of my viewers from all my channels. You can go through 63 million. I've posted the video with screenshots of my viewers and stuff like that. I guess I can't really prove it since I'm banned. It doesn't matter. I'm still out here speaking out, still having my rallies every weekend, guys. Still doing the merch, still doing tree service, lawn service. Got my business back up and running after all the vandalism last year. Still doing training programs, not charging anybody for that. We're making good progress on the property out here, homesteading it, getting everything ready. Let's touch base on everything if we can right now. They've even taken me off of Google, my website, just so you guys know. I still have my website up, but they've stopped my website from functioning. It no longer functions properly when you go in to buy things. So you can go straight to my square.com, Berserker Patriot store, and I'm posting items on there as I have time to do it. I'm so busy right now. We obviously, we did what we got famous for was the Port Charlotte School Board meeting, calling those tyrants out. We got all of that turned around that day. They did vote to get rid of masks, get rid of vax on kids, get rid of critical race theory in the schools there. So that's working out well. Just found out recently we have a few pushers of liberalism in the schools, so we're going to have to go have a chat with the boards again about those teachers. We've got their names, we've got all their information, so we're going to go there like we always do, properly ready. We're going to give them the paperwork ahead of time so they know what we're talking about. Just did Sarasota School Board meeting on November 16th. I went in there completely, I'm usually a little more composed than you'll see me in that video there, but I went in there wholeheartedly ready to talk about something completely different than I did. I had gotten called out there by, I don't want to over-exaggerate here, but at least 400 or 500 different parents have sent me emails and stuff like that, asking me to come speak at their school board meeting. So I finally found time to get out there to that one. We've also done Venice, we've done Tampa, we've done all kinds of places. I go speak out so the parents don't have to get targeted. FBI, you can target me all you want. I don't give a shit. Come on. I'm not worried about you. I am enacting my constitutional rights. I am following the Constitution's letter, exactly what it tells me to do as a citizen of the United States that is worried about its people. We, the people, is the main statement of our Constitution. We, the people. You shall not infringe on our rights any longer. There are those of us out here, guys, that are willing to stand up, willing to die for you. We're willing to say, I've sacrificed everything. For those of you that don't know me, know who I am. I went from living in a decent home, having decent stuff, to having everything vandalized, cancel culture to the point where two of my businesses shut down, and which whatever, it's life. Money doesn't mean a lot to me, but I'll tell you right now, those of you that say money can't buy happiness, I don't know where the fuck you're shopping. But I can sure help a lot of people when I have money in my pocket. It's hard to help people when you don't. Um, anyway, I am back up and running with my landscape tree business, lawn service. Um, that's just got kicked back up a couple months ago, so I've just started picking up work like crazy. People see my tree work, and then they call me left and right. Down here in Port Charlotte, Florida. Shout out to home. Anyway, Sarasota. Holy shit. I went in there, just had my normal chat to have with them. And I heard how the school board members were speaking to these conservative parents. And man, I lost it, guys. It was crazy. Altogether, if you add up, I have added up. I have gone to all the websites, gone and spoken. I've spoke with many different militia members here, many different militias. There's something like almost 150 different militias in the state of Florida. Altogether, if you add everybody up, it's in a total of about 2 million patriots that are ready to stand up and fight for this state and this country when it comes down to it. So I didn't clarify that well because they only give you a couple minutes to speak, and now they're trying to cut people off ahead of time. They cut so many of the conservative parents off that were just talking about God. It's not even funny. They put their hands. What really pissed me off is I watched the Nazi cops in there put their hands on a 70-some-year-old woman simply because she stood up and said, "Amen, you go, brother," when her pastor spoke out at the meeting. That pissed me off right there. I started recording. I didn't get it recorded in time to see them putting her hands on her, but I got a lot of the conversation recorded into it, and they knew exactly who I was when I got there. They said, "Oh, you're too late. You can't speak." Well, that's not what the rules are. I was about 12 minutes late altogether. They said, "Well, you can't speak because you were here after 3:18." I said, "Oh, look at the clock. It's not even 3:18 yet. I guess you can give me my card to fill out." Still denied me. Supervisor came out. Keep in mind, there was about 15 cops for a freaking school board meeting. 15 cops guarding this place on all sides of the building, which is insanity. These are tyrants. They have actual militant jackboot Nazis willing to stomp a citizen's face in the ground for tyrannical people. And you're not even politicians. You're not a fucking politician. You're a school board member. So get that in your fucking head. You don't have any real power. Okay? These are our children. These are the future of our country, and you will not do this to them any longer. I've made this clear. I gave them 30 days to cease and desist. They've got one more week. I've already gotten paperwork filed to serve them. Then they will have 7 days. After that, I will be committing a citizen's arrest if I'm able to. If the cops won't work with us, that's just sad on their part. They should probably quit their job if they're not willing to work with the citizens of their municipalities, correct? Especially the law-abiding citizens. As I always tell everybody right off the bat, I have a felony record, so if you don't like that, fuck off. I really don't care what you think. You can read my discoveries and all that stuff. I really don't care. I had to plea under duress of an ammunition charge that, I mean, they had me dead to rights on, but I would never own ammunition or was in possession of it. It came out of a renovation I was doing. I took the box directly to the pawn shop. I said, "You can have this." They said, "We have to give you something for this stuff." And they gave me $8. So they tried to charge me with every bullet. They tried to give me like 105 years. Anyway, nobody looked at any evidence. They gave me the same lawyer that my fucking victim had. How does that work? They gave me the same exact lawyer my victim had. The lawyer came in and said, a year after going through court, oh, yeah, oops, I'm also your victim's lawyer, so I gotta go continue being their lawyer, even though I know everything about your case now. Even though I know all your personal information about this case, I'm gonna go continue being their lawyer, and we're gonna have to find you someone else. They found me a federal lawyer from the other side of the fucking state that has nothing to do with the law down here in this county. And he didn't give a shit because they made him go pro bono because they no conflict with me from the um, what you call it, public defender's office. Um, if you judge me for that, then like I said, fuck off because that was years ago at this point. I did my time. I did probation after my time, parole, which they say there is no parole in the state of Florida, but they just put you on probation. It's the same exact thing. 5 years of that bullshit. Plus, 2.5 years in prison, okay, for a totality of what they say is $300 worth of stuff. 2.5 years in prison, $2 million bond. I had a $2 million fucking bond to get out of jail for what they tried to say was organized dealing and stolen property. Okay, you're literally talking about a used Walmart speaker. Okay, somebody owed me money. They didn't want to pay me. I took their fucking shit. That's called justice. When you call the cops, they won't do a fucking thing. You take them to civil court, they don't do a fucking thing. There is no justice in the justice system. I haven't seen it anyway. I know good people. I was watching murderers and rapists. The year and a half I spent in trial, I was watching murderers and rapists go home after a year or two, getting 1129 in county jail. That's not justice. Why people that were in there for pot charges and domestic violence for getting in an argument with your girlfriend and say, you're fucking dead to me now. I watched the kid go to prison for 20 fucking years for getting in an argument with his girlfriend and said, well, you're dead to me now. She called the cops and said he threatened to kill her. He went to prison for terroristic threats, domestic violence, and something else. It's fucking insanity. When I read his discovery, I was dumbfounded. That's what they call the justice system, guys. So there's my story. Okay, now we're going to get over to the fact that you got to look at what Germany's doing right now, forced vaccinations on people. They're straight going jackboot Nazi 100% again. You got to look at what Australia's doing right now and understand what China's doing right now. God, what China's been doing this whole time. Fucking insanity to their people. So our former vice president is not going to go send a representative to the Olympics. Oh, God, that really fucking jerks China off, doesn't it? What? They don't give a fuck. They don't want you. They don't want us in their country. They have anti-propaganda towards Americans on their televisions. So they can't stand us over there. Make it a Pepsi. You might be too white for Coke. Anyway, they don't want us over there. So everybody's going full totalitarian. And now look what they're doing. Look what de Blasio's doing in New York. Vaccine passports. Didn't the appeals court and everybody just say you cannot? They're going to get sued and it's going to get overturned, but they're still attempting it. Okay, they're seeing how far they can get away with things, is what you guys got to understand. They're seeing how far they can get away with things, what they can get away with. They're mentally conditioning people to submit. And unfortunately, the majority of people that say they're patriots are fucking submitting and complying in every single way. Drives me fucking insane. Stand the fuck up, man. Stand the fuck up. Sacrifice some shit. That's what being a patriot is about. Don't call yourself a patriot and say you're part of the Patriot Party if you're not sacrificing things and you're not speaking out and you're not standing up and helping your fellow man. Stop it. I called myself a conservative up until a year ago. Now I call myself a patriot. I call myself a patriot. Okay? I believe in the Constitution. I believe in justice. I do not believe in victimless crime, so I guess you could say I'm kind of on the left. I kind of have a lot of beliefs like Tim Pool does. But I do believe that we need law enforcement. I do believe that we need good cops. And here's the problem. If you're just going to take orders, you say, oh, I'm just trying to feed my family, fuck you, you're a tyrant. Fuck you, you're a tyrant. The worst atrocities in history have happened because people, oh, I'm just trying to keep my job. I'm just trying to feed my family. Sacrifice. I'll tell you what. If all of you law enforcement officers stop violating people's constitutions, then your job would be a lot easier. Okay, just do your job for what it is. Your job is to fuck with people when they're breaking the law. That's it. That's your only job. You're not the military. You're not militant. You're public servants. Okay, get that out of the way. I also have Back the Blue rallies every weekend. I support the cops in my local community. Okay, if I were to see somebody trying to fuck a cop up, I'd fuck them up, and I'd probably go to jail for it. That's the sad fact of the matter. If I were to help a cop, I would probably go to jail for it. But the Constitution tells me that's what I'm supposed to do as an American citizen. So that's what I do, baby. And I don't care what the repercussions are. I'll tell you right now, you try to take me to prison for saving somebody's life? Woo, you better be ready to take my motherfucking life, baby. Let me tell you what. I'm out here trying to help people. I'm out here trying to save this country. We got to regulate, guys. We got to stand together. You think that this isn't going to spread everywhere? There's local communities in Florida. Everybody's talking about how great we are here in Florida. Yeah, we're great. We're one of the freest states there is. Absolutely we are. I agree. But if you read a lot of the bills that are being passed, it says right in the bill for the politician. Listen, I don't care if you're conservative. I don't care if you're on the right, you're on the left. You should be in the middle, motherfucker. That's where I'm at. I'm in the middle. I fight for all of you. I don't care who you are. Misguided children don't piss me off because they have been conditioned and softened. Okay, it's like they've been having a water softener ran over their fucking brain all their life, so it's like applesauce. Okay, we just have to put them in the gym and let them punch a bag around a little bit and get some testosterone going, do some leg lifts, get some testosterone so their balls come out, and then we can have men again. Because where the fuck are the men? There's a reason my company's called Berserker Patriot Store. Okay, I'm berserk for this fucking country. I might get a little manic sometimes. I might go a little overboard. But to me, it's not overboard. Okay, my moralities might be a little different than yours. Because I believe anyone violating someone's personal rights, anyone violating someone's civil rights, constitutional rights, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say about that. You come on my personal property and you tell me what I can and can't do, fuck you. That's what I have to say about that. Fuck you. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I can do on my land, on my property? You're nobody. Okay, it's my property. I own it. That is my sovereign territory for all intents and purposes. You're not allowed on it. It's mine. Okay, the government doesn't own our shit. You guys got to understand that. We own the government. The government doesn't own us. Understand that. All this money that's getting printed, this is our money. This is our stuff. This is our country, not theirs. They were placed here to keep us safe from other countries. That's why our government is here. That's why we have states and local governments, okay? Now, what we need to do is we need to stop forgetting that our states and local governments can save our asses. So we need to stand the fuck up, get out to these voting booths, get out to these county meetings, city hall meetings. We need to get to the courthouses. We need to get to the school boards. We need to regulate. We need to stand the fuck up together, and we need to do something. Do you understand? Stop talking shit. Stop typing on a fucking keyboard and put your fucking balls in your hands, step out the fucking door, and do something. Stop talking shit. It doesn't do anything. Everybody keeps saying information wars. Information wars. It's all about getting the information out. Listen, if you don't know the information by now, you're a brain-dead fucking asshole, or you're just so blind that your eyeballs are in your fucking nutsack. Plain and simple. And what I have to say about people like that, people that are so far left they wish death on people, you can eat the biggest bag of dicks in the land and wash it down with a bowl of buttholes for all I give a fuck. Because that shit's crazy, man. I was dumbfounded when I heard Marjorie Taylor Greene's death threats. I wasn't dumbfounded because I get them all the time. I get about 300 death threats a day ever since my few videos have gone super viral. Okay, I've been getting death threats after death threats. I've been attacked numerous times. My dog's been, people trying to attack my dog. It's crazy. But it's also worth it because I'll walk through a convenience store and some teenager will be like, hey, I know you, you're the Berserker Patriot. So know that, guys, those of you that have been canceled, I want you to know your word is out there. And it's still going around. My business name is a physical hashtag on TikTok that they haven't been able to get rid of because so many of you lovely, beautiful people keep reposting my stuff. And I love you guys. I love you for that. Alex Jones, I love you, man. You put my video on your show. I would love to meet you. I'd love to talk to you. I think we have a lot in common. Um, Tim Pool, I watch you all the time, buddy. I love you, brother. Thank you for what you're doing. Steven Crowder, thank you for what you're doing. Ben Shapiro, thank you for what you're doing. My brother, Salty Crack Channel. I was watching you last night, as a matter of fact. You said we need some Berserker Patriots. I'm the guy that keeps saying I'm here because I'm the Berserker Patriot. I own the name, Berserker Patriot. I have it trademarked, Berserker Patriot Store. Um, not trademarked, but I have it DBA'd and LLC'd. So I own the name for 5 years, I guess. And then I'll just keep renewing it after that. So I am the Berserker Patriot Store. BerserkerPatriotStore.com, Berserker Patriot Store 1776 on Rumble. Haven't been able to get the hang of Rumble. Either that or they've got me fucking. I've been trying to post videos for the past few days ever since they went public, and they're denying my videos. So, yeah, I guess when you're banned from Google and they're starting to become part of the, they're going to sell out the ABC very soon. You can tell by the way things are going already. So you can also check out Salty Creek Channel on Odyssey, DLive, Rumble, YouTube, Tim Pool at timcast.com, Stephen Crowner at morningmugclub.com. Become a member. It helps. I don't have the money, or I would become a member, guys. I would love to be able to help you out, but I've lost everything and have spent so much money trying to get this property ready and doing all these rallies. I would love to help you. I don't get donations for what I do. I don't get any support for going out to these board meetings, for all the driving I do and all the speaking out I do and all the times the FBI comes and sees me. People are scared of the way I do things because I really get in a politician's face and tell them, fuck you, you work for me, let's do what needs to be done. Drives me nuts. I've left so many messages for Governor DeSantis' office. They won't get a hold of anybody. I can't even get an email back from them. For 3 years, I've been emailing them now. Can't get an email back. I thank you for what you're doing, brother, but there's some places here that have some major problems, and y'all have been ignoring it a long time here in Florida. Some counties that have some very big corruption going on here, and very staunch liberal views in their city hall and council members, and the people want to do something about it, but they threaten to arrest us when we try to enact our civil rights. They won't even let you record in a public building. Now they're trying to limit time that people can actually speak from 3 minutes to 1 minute. Are you fucking kidding me? A TikTok video gives you longer than that. You know what I'm saying, guys? So there's a lot of different things going on here. I've had sheriff's officers tell me they're not allowed to speak to me anymore under penalty of being fired. A huge majority of our law enforcement in the past year and a half has flipped here to people that will take orders instead of the officers that they knew would not take orders when it comes down to it. I'm sure you saw the video of the officer I confronted. They're in the all-black SUVs now. There's a lot of them here. They're completely unmarked. They do not have county tags on them, and they are uniformed officers. That's fucking crazy. And then I have officers asking me, because we sell body armor and tactical gear and stuff at Berserker Patriots, along with custom shirts, decals, all your Let's Go Brandon needs, all your Rittenhouse needs, all your Trump needs, all your fucking Patriot needs, all your custom needs, guys. Okay, but anyway, they asked me if we had body armor that stopped 308, and I said absolutely. That's a necessity in a civilian world. So a lot of people shoot 308 and 7.62 and 5.56. So we have all three ballistics, and 7.62 and 5.58 is stuff 308, obviously, but we have just 7.62 ballistics as well because they're a little cheaper. But I said, what law enforcement's not doesn't carry a 308 caliber, so why would you need 308? And that ammunition's pretty hard to find right now, from what I hear too, um, around the country. Also, the answer was what scared me. The answer was, well, civilians shoot 308. So I was like, I'm the wrong paranoid motherfucker to come up and ask for body armor with that answer. I am the wrong paranoid motherfucker to come ask for body armor when you give me that answer. You know, so just be ready, guys. We got you down here. If you're a patriot and you love your country and you want to be around like-minded people, we got so many places for rent in Port Charlotte, Florida. Every business, every single business in this town is hiring 1,000 people. That's an exaggeration, but everybody's hiring. There's not one business that's not hiring here. So you can find a job easy. We have people offering sign-on bonuses. They need people so bad. McDonald's is offering a $1,200 fucking sign-on bonus. You know, you can go flip a fucking burger for $15 an hour here now. It's nuts. Which is also why a lot of people don't have employees. They can't afford to pay them now. So I'm going to be doing something new since I could speak longer on here. We're going to be going out and we're going to be confronting county members. We're going to be going and talking to all the county commissioners here. If they won't speak with us, then we know where they stand. All you got to do is look up their public forums. It's public forum, you know, all their meetings are. So you can go look them up and see where they stand. I've noticed a lot of them vote left here, which is not cool. We're going to confront Punta Gorda City Council here very soon. We're not Andrew Sheets, and we're not going to do it the way he did. And I'm not just one person. Okay, so if you want to violate my civil rights and tell me what they did is they placed an ordinance that states you can't have a sign, you can't wear a shirt that they think is vulgar. It doesn't specify what the vulgarity is, but it's because people had fuck Biden stuff. Okay, so they have said you can't have anything that says that in their county because, and let me get this correct for you. You can check this on the public forum. The people that complained are the ones that come down here for tourism from New York, because the citizens have. I'll post the paper articles. We've had multitudes of First Amendment protests there, showing that the actual citizens of Charlotte County, of Punta Gorda City, of Florida that are from here. This is our state, not a transplant. We're actually from Florida. This is our place. We're citizens of Florida. We're from America. We're from Florida, but we live in America. Those people don't want that ordinance, but they don't care. So we're going to make a big scene about that here soon. A very large scene about that, actually. And anyone who wants to get involved, let us know. Love you guys. Got a little longer than I normally do here. Not used to be able to make a long video, 3 minutes on TikTok. You know, you gotta say a lot, but I love you guys. I'm gonna be coming on tonight with a new video. I've got went and bought a bunch of newspapers from around the state, and we're going to be seeing what all the counties are doing. We're going to focus a little while right here in Florida so we can make Florida great again, and figure it out. Love you guys.